Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Giannis.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's B in at the point guard. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Ilyasova in at the center, locking down the middle. Like right around the halfway mark, and some players starting to feel a little bit beat up, taking those bumps and bruises. Is it hard to decide which injuries to play through versus the ones that make you sit and miss a game?
You know, I don't think so. If you're a younger player, it may be a little more difficult, but as you've spent time in the league, you know your body. You understand what's an ache and a pain and something you can play with, or an injury that really hampers you. So I think as you mature in the league, it becomes much easier to know what's an injury and what's something that you can work through.
That word tolerance becomes pretty important, doesn't it?
Yeah, and everybody's a little different in that regard, Kevin. Some guys have a high tolerance, others have a low or moderate. But again, it's about knowing your body.
The shot's good from B.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
B's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. And yes, it's good.
Middleton's so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And another turnover here by Chicago. First quarter, just over a minute played. Giannis against Markkanen, and the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Pass to B. Pulls it up. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Giannis passes to Ilyasova. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's B. Knocks down the 3-ball. B's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
And Chicago has possession. Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's B. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Nice D from B.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Tremendous explosion towards the rack. Bledsoe in attack mode, and I love it.
Markkanen against Antetokounmpo. Shoots. The offensive rebound.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's tightly guarded. The fadeaway. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
They grab their own miss, and it's Carter missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Big groups up. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's B. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. B's got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. J.J. Redick is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Ilyasova in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 7. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Cavaliers lit up the floor. He scored 36 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Bucks leading by 7. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Giannis. Tries from 10. Rebound by B. B's got 4 rebounds in this game. For the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Bledsoe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
Milwaukee's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Giannis. Tries again. Outside for Bledsoe. And the Bucks miss again. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
No good from B.
Yeah, and that three-point shot really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
No good from B.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Now here's Bledsoe. 5 points in the game. Here's Giannis. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And now a 12-point Bucks lead. Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
B.Herradura, he checks in for Ilyasova. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys, huh? What a group. Well, you look at B. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And some stats here, guys. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Milwaukee on top. They lead by.
Kevin, thanks. Well, Che, in the first half, you did find your rhythm from outside the arc with 4 threes. How have you been so keyed in?
Hey, to be honest, I've just been trying to take care of myself a little more. Make sure I look and feel great every day. What's the saying? Look good, feel good, play good. That's me right now.
Good. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So for Chicago right now, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. B out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Carter in at the 5.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Bucks working the ball around. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him, and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Zach LaVine.
It's a major challenge trying to contain Bledsoe. I mean, when he's being aggressive, he puts the defense in a tough spot.
Bulls trail by 21. LaVine finds Carter. Here's B. Kept alive.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an all-star is. A team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Now here's Bledsoe. D right on him. Middleton for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter passes to B. And the Bulls, another 3.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo is really...
Look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved in looking for his shot.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Offensive rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's B. The long distance 3 is buried. B's got 20. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Antetokounmpo is out there with Matthews. Then it's George Hill. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Bjelica in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
This is why you must play up on Redick because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
The 3, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks leading by 19 points. Giannis passes to Bjelica. The dish to Redick. Overdone. That shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's B. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
B covered by Redick. Here's the 3. And again, Chicago. No good. And here is Hill. Pass to Bjelica. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Clark with Giannis. You could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Milwaukee?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, they've also really been down in with their jump shot. I mean, they have not missed much from mid-range today.
Clark, I'm going to get a little detailed here, but in terms of footwork in the post, who really impresses you?
Well, there are a number of guys, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Kevin Durant is a lethal scorer and does a lot of his work off the dribble and in transition on pull-up threes. But when he is a post-up threat, and he does get posted sometimes, his footwork is superb, absolutely superb. Joel Embiid comes to mind, big fella with feet of a ballerina. Jokic does a great job with his feet, not nearly as athletic as Embiid or Durant. And then I would put Kawhi Leonard outside of a big guy. I mean, he's not a big guy in terms of position, but boy, he is very efficient down in the low post when he gets it there.
Good names. Matthews, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Here's B. And again, no good by Chicago.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Looking to get back on track here, and it's blocked. They get it back. Felicio with the bucket.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's B, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Now Middleton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offense. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.